By April 1945, the largest Allied fleet ever assembled in the Pacific was surrounding Okinawa, but Japan was about to unleash thousands of aircraft against it. By April 1945, American forces had landed on Okinawa, but the battle wasn't being fought only on land. Off the island was one of the largest naval forces ever assembled in the Pacific. More than 1,600 Allied ships and hundreds of thousands of naval personnel gathered to support the invasion. Their mission was to protect the invasion force, bombard Japanese positions, deliver supplies, and keep the massive American army on Okinawa fighting. But Japan had prepared a response. The Japanese Navy and Army Air Forces began launching massive attacks against the Allied fleet, and their most feared weapon was the Kamikaze. Japanese pilots flew directly toward Allied ships, attempting to destroy them by crashing their aircraft into their targets. The first major massed attack came on 6 to 7 April. Hundreds of Japanese aircraft attacked the fleet. American fighters scrambled to intercept them. Destroyers opened fire with anti-aircraft guns. Ships maneuvered desperately to avoid incoming aircraft, but some attackers broke through. Kamikazes struck destroyers, transports, battleships, carriers, and other vessels. Radar picket destroyers positioned farther from the main fleet were especially vulnerable because they had to detect incoming aircraft before the rest of the fleet could react. Some ships were hit repeatedly, others fought desperately to stay afloat. The crews battled fires, flooding, damaged engines, and exploding ammunition, while Japanese aircraft continued attacking. Then Japan launched its most dramatic naval operation of the campaign, Operation Tengo. On 6 April 1945, the giant battleship Yamato left Japan. She was accompanied by the light cruiser Yahagi and 8 destroyers. The mission was essentially suicidal. The force had insufficient fuel for a return journey. The plan was to reach Okinawa, beach the ships, and use their guns against American forces, but the Americans had already detected the Japanese force. On 7 April, American carrier aircraft attacked. Wave after wave of aircraft struck the Japanese ships. The Yamato was hit by bombs and torpedoes. The cruiser Yahagi was also attacked. Japanese destroyers fought desperately to survive, but the Japanese task force was overwhelmed. Yamato eventually exploded and sank. Yahagi and several destroyers were also lost. The last major Japanese naval sortie had failed, but the naval battle around Okinawa continued. This was episode 78 of my Pacific Theater series. Comment yes if you want episode 79, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new episodes.